Hello and welcome to the third part of forms videos, where will we cover option lists. So in the previous video we learned how to create a radio button and a checkbox, which helps the user in selecting options. But these inputs are nice if you have 3 or 4 options. Now let's say we have a scenario where a user needs to select his country of birth. We can't just have 195 radio buttons for a user to select his country. That will look very messy. So the creators of HTML have created the select HTML element to help us solve this issue. Let's see how we can do that. Now back to your code editor and delete the previous elements from the previous video. Now unlike checkbox and radio buttons, the select list is not an input element. In fact, it's an HTML element of its own. And it has an opening and closing tag called select. So let's create that. And the name attribute would be inside the select, as this would be treated as the input. So let's create that. Name is equal to country. Now that we created our select list, Control S. And as you see, we created our list. However, it's empty. So now let's start creating our options. Go back to your code editor, and between the select tags, we will start inserting our options. Now to create an option in our select list, we will add the item between the select tags with its own self-closing tag known as option. So let's create that. Option, close it, and write the value, USA. And now the value would be also USA. Control S, refresh your browser, and as you see, we have 1 item. Now let's copy this and have 4 more. Copy this. Don't forget to change the value. Same thing goes here. United Kingdom, Control S, and my home country, Egypt. Control S, refresh, and there you go. You can select one of these. So just like any input element, the select tag has a name, and for each option it has a unique value. These attributes are very important for your backend, especially when you want to send this information back to your servers. So that's it for this video. In the next video, I'll teach you how to upload images and files to your web browser.